Hi guys, so I'm not sure what I want to do with today's video, but I did want to show you something. I got like 3 or 4 packages this morning, or my mailman comes kind of early, and I was like, what is this stuff? Because I am expecting stuff from Crafter's Companion, but the packages look kind of weird. I usually get big boxes, right, when I order things, so I'm like, what is this? Open it up and I poured it out and I'm like, oh, so these fell out, and this. So I don't know if you guys remember on a haul not too long ago, there was a few things that were missing. So one of them was if you had bought on Crafters TV, like one of their demos, if you had bought some Centura Pearl, you got the gold pack for free. So I had gotten 2 of them, and I did get 2 of the Centura Pearl and 1 of the packs, and the other one wasn't in the box. So they sent this obviously separately. They took care of this one really fast because I've been waiting for some other things for a little while, and thank God they finally resolved it, because actually I called on Friday and they didn't answer, so I was like, whatever, I'm gonna leave it alone until maybe Monday. And then over the weekend, or this morning, I guess, when was it? Sarah mentioned, or maybe it was on an email, that they had closed their warehouse in California. Basically, I guess maybe the workers, I don't know, because they ship most of their stuff from the UK anyway, so that part doesn't really matter, other than, you know, when you call, if you're in the US, you call and talk to these nice girls in California, and I always talk to the same 2 ladies, and they're awesome. They always take care of it. It just sometimes takes a while. So now they say, well, I guess when you call, you're going to be speaking with someone in the UK, even if you call the US number. It'll patch over, and they're the ones that dispatches stuff anyway, so they'll take care of whatever is the issue is. So that's one thing. What else was going on with them? Sarah's been doing extra shows and just fun things, just to say hi and keep people in good spirits. And she's kind of funny because I'm like, oh, she did like a busted out this morning. I was actually awake because I keep doing that, you know, waking up way too early. And a lot of people apparently are doing that, because a lot of the comments when I go in to rewatch it, I was like, oh, everybody, a lot of the gals I talked to here were on there and saying it's 2 a.m. or they haven't slept yet, you know, that kind of thing. So not good. Take care of ourselves, guys. Make sure we get that sleep. At least try to. And she said, I was like, oh, it's kind of like a busted out, because she wasn't supposedly trying to sell anything. She was just showing how to use some of the things you might already have, which a lot of it was the scoring boards and other things like that. So I thought that was kind of fun. So check those out. I know one's available today, like it just happened. And then there was another live show, which the chat is open again. So I was able to chat with some people. So like God's Desire for Me and Sandra, and who else did I see there? A few of you gals. So hi, and it was good to see you guys on there. So obviously these are makeup orders from things that didn't get, so that was that. And if you guys remember, I had ordered her embossing board, this one. I'm sorry, Scoremaster, not embossing board. They do have some embossing boards right now. She had some bundles, but I have pretty much all of them already, so I didn't need that. I already had this, but it was like $16 or something like that for this, plus a paper pack, plus I think that little clear paper, what's called acetate, and then glue, tape runner, I think. So I'm like, for me, it was worth it just for that. But these tools, that I guess the way they had to code it in their system is I was missing the tools. If you guys remember, it was outside, like the box was busted open. I guess it fell out. So this tool is the same one that fits in here, but really they're a set like this. They go into the Crafter's Companion Pro. So I got 2 embossing tools, so that's kind of nice. So I'll put this one here, and this is the one that goes with this, and I'm probably going to put it in my overstock. Maybe do a giveaway soon. I just hit 8,000 subscribers, guys, so thank you so much. I know that's like 10% of my old channel, but you know what? You guys have been like extra dedicated watching the videos. I mean, I have pretty much the same views, if not a little bit more than even from my old channel, so that's kind of interesting. So I appreciate it very much, guys. So yeah, that goes in there. So this is a complete set now. And then, so yeah, so I was trying to open these just to make sure what's in here. There's another thing. I don't even know what I'm doing in this video, to be honest. I just wanted to show you guys this stuff and maybe try something out. This is another thing I had been waiting for a long time, because I had said I had gotten the large folder, which they're still out of stock on, but they were supposed to send 5 of these, because I had ordered a pack of 3. The easy mount tab storage panels separately, plus the large folder with 2 packs of these, right? And they didn't send me any of those things. So even though this was a separate listing, this wasn't in the box. The folder and the 2, you know, things weren't in the box. So when they finally figured it out, so they're still out of stock on the large folder, so they sent me 2 of these, and I'm like, okay, I got it. Yes, I should have 2 of them, but I should have 5 total, because I ordered a separate set of 3, a bundle. So they finally understood that, I guess. So here are those 3. Plus, if you guys remember that I have tape pens that, not the one I dropped, because obviously that was my bad, but I had other ones I was using, and then they just stopped working, like the mechanism was going, I don't even know what, but the tape, instead of running the way it does, it starts coming out here. And it's like the excess. I don't even know how to explain it. So it happened a couple times, so they sent me 2 new ones. So if you ordered recently, I wouldn't say like if you ever ordered a tape pen from them that they're just gonna send you another one, but that one was from some recent orders, so it should have worked, right? And then the other thing that was missing recently, and I'm telling you, this package is huge, so I'm assuming this is the big score board. So this was also a great price, and to be honest, I don't even know if I need something like this because the regular Scoremaster does everything I normally do. Let me open. Oh, this is messy. What is going on here? Ew. Okay. Look at this packaging. It's like, I don't know if you can see that. It's like falling apart. It's some kind of recycled product. Let me bring it to the side over here. Ew. Okay. Well, let me just try to grab this thing. Oh, okay. A little bit dusty, but not too bad. So this is the big score. Oh my gosh, you guys. It says double-sided large format score. I don't know if you can see this piece of paper, how big it is. Okay, so that's how big this thing is. I can't get it in frame here. What's kind of cute is they're showing how you can make these huge cards, but I mean, you can always... I just wanted this out of curiosity because I always use the other scorer anyway. It's huge. Let me see, that's the metric side. It is 11 inches wide, and I don't know how long it is because usually you use this for the length of it, really. So it looks like it might be 18 inches long. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see if I can figure this out. As far as the side that measures things. Oops. So there's 12 inches. Yeah, so it's 18 inches long, where the other one is about half the size. It's almost the same width, right? The other one's like 8 inches and maybe 13 inches long. This thing's huge. And I was like, well, I can do a tutorial on this, but really, what is there to tutorialize? You know, you have your measuring guide on the top and you can still score. If you have a bigger piece of paper or something, maybe you're gonna make a bigger box or something like that with, this is great. And then on the bottom side, when you use the bottom numbers, it'll make you a box base, right? Sorry. So you have your box base, which again, you measure from this way. So 1 inch over, you do an inch if you're making inch sides. So on the top, you would have already scored it an inch on your paper all around. On the bottom, you do an inch, and it makes it just a little smaller, a little smidge smaller so that your box fits in there really nicely. And in that same order, I was supposed to get, and let me see if it's in here. I don't want to reach my hand in there. They had also forgotten, yeah, a .8 tape pen, so it's in there. So I think that's everything other than the large folder that is still out, and I don't know what to do about that. Maybe I'll just leave it alone. Things are bad as they are. I don't really need to nitpick. So let's think. What do we want to try out in today's video? I'm trying to think what I got recently from HSN. Maybe we're going to try some of those things. Let me go see what I got and we'll try it out. Okay, so I looked around and I have a lot of things that take time. And right now, Miranda just fell asleep and I do need to get dinner going. So let's do something a little bit quick. So I thought the Quirky sentiment stamps are good because they're kind of a big stamp. So hopefully that'll be a focal point. And I had hauled these recently. I got the whole kit on Crafters Companion's website. I think they might have some on, what's that thing called? HSN. So this one says, life is all about finding people who you're kind of crazy. I think that's cute. Let's do that. But I already showed you every single one of these. I know I went kind of quickly, but you can see them, you know. Relax, you're not old. You're not getting old. That ship has sailed. You've been old a while now. That's cute. Be yourself because an original is worth more than a copy. Oh, that's sweet. And the eyebrows one. And again, too glam to give a damn. I don't know what happened here, but these two are copies. And I'm sorry if you have kids around and I just said that, but I just read it off of here. Okay. Wishing you a day as unforgettable as I am. A lot of cute things. And then I thought, I'm always picking up like these Aqua Tints. And sometimes they'll have them on sale and things. And I haven't used these in a while or ever really. So I thought, well, let's play with some of these. So I'm going to make a background with these and then we'll put it on some kind of card or something. Ew, I'm telling you, that stuff is getting everywhere that came out of that one package. So this is just regular paper, okay? I don't even think this is stamping paper. I think this is just, yeah, because this is stamping paper right here. I can feel it's nice and thick. This is probably from Recollection, so we'll see what happens. I just want to use a regular piece of paper because I know sometimes we don't have watercolor paper or sometimes we don't want to put the expense or have the, you know, ability to pick up that kind of paper. And right now that a lot of us are just at home, we're just at home. So to start these off, I have some colors I thought would be pretty, these three, but then I thought, well, what if the green is not quite? So I bought in more yellow just in case, because it says emerald green. Even though this color looks like a pretty kind of trendy green, emerald green to me is like dark. So let me open one up. I've not used these, as you can see. I don't think you really have to mix these, but I'm gonna mix it anyway. And let's open this up. As you can see, it's never been used. So what we have to do is open this up. Do not mess with this, okay? There's a little thing in there that's gonna push it in basically, but you have to get rid of this cap. little ring. And let me get a little bit closer. Oh, that was fast, sorry guys. And as you turn this, that black cap is gonna get burst into. Oop, there we go. And I'm not using this quite yet, but I can see that the color's already kind of coming in here. So it says push here. So you're basically just squeezing this. I don't need it quite yet. I don't know if you can, I don't see the color coming quite through quite yet. Oh, there it is. Ooh, I don't want to use it yet. But you see the colors coming out? Okay. So we're going to do that with all of them. So let me prep all of the ones, all of the pens. I'm going to leave it sitting up because I don't want to use that yet. I'm also going to use a wash brush, which she had on sale the other day, and they pretty much all sold out. So I picked up some of the other ones, but the 1-inch wash brush was sold out on Crafters Companion, but that's what I want to use. I'll probably obviously trim this down. This is a huge piece of paper. Actually, let me cut it down right now because I don't even want to do too much if I don't have to. And then we'll trim that up nicer. I feel like someone wants to come downstairs. I don't know. I will be right back. Okay, well, I squeezed this and I got a little yellow on here, which I did not want to, but that's okay. So let me put that to the side for now. And what we're going to do is just wet our paper. Even though, like I said, this is not watercolor paper, so I'm not trying to do the most in wetting this, just a little. And we've got yellow down here, so apparently I'm going to have to use yellow anyway. So I'm just wetting that. And then let's go in. I wanted to go red, blue to green. We'll see what happens. I guess I'm going to start up here. And I'm just giving it a wash. If you wanted to do, anyway, that's just what was on there when I squeezed it the first time. Something more fun like that. I kind of wanted to mess with it. So a little bit of wash, a little bit of like deeper concentrations of color. Oh, you can always squirt this too. I'm gonna use the blue now. Oh, that came out very much so there. Oh, ooh, that's a lot. Okay, so let's put that up. And then I want to go into the green. And I guess well, actually, it would go to yellow, then green, huh? Let's just leave that green like that. And then I guess I'm going to have to squirt some of this yellow in between here and there. Because, hello, how do you get green after? You don't. Okay. Ooh, I like that. I kind of just want to let this dry out a little bit. So like I said, you can drag the color, pull it however you like to do whatever you want there. I don't know. I think that's all I wanted. I wanted those splotches to stay there, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. Oopsie. I got too many colors mixed in there. I'm going to dry this and I'm going to do some splotches. So let me get my tool here. Hopefully I don't wake up the girl. And I'm going to dry this and then we're going to come back in and do some splotching. Sorry, hopefully you can hear me. I just want to see how I'm kind of moving the water around just for funsies. I'm getting it going. And I'll be back. I'm probably really finished drying this. I'm going to get some more yellow in here. Just trying to put drops of color so when I dry it I can kind of push it around for fun. I need to get that cleaned off. And then like I said, I wanted more splotches of like pink. Let me see if I can get those going again. I'm trying to squeeze it. And then I'm going to use my tool my heat tool to kind of run that around a little bit. And maybe some blue. Come on. No, I don't want that. I want it to drop. There we go. There we go. And I get that going since it's a little bit dry. I get a little bit of water in there. And again, I'm going to use my tool to run it around. And I'll be back. Okay, I really like that. It's very, very like artsy, I guess is what we would say. I kind of want to, I don't know. Sometimes what you can do is take a kitchen towel and just like put it on there and sop up what's left, and it gives it like some texture. Which might be a weird thing to do, but I kind of wanted to pick up, see how those areas where it's not dry yet, so it kind of takes some of the color out. I thought that was kind of fun. So let me do that one more time down here. And while that is drying a little better, we're just going to do some stamping, and then let me cut some kind of mat and layer. So I don't know what the paper was going to look like when we stamp it. So let me put this stuff back over here. And we wanted to use this guy. Let me clean up and then we'll move on. Okay, so I just have the other piece of paper that was basically on our first piece there. And we'll cut all this down. I just made that background piece. We'll cut it down in a second. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Okay, so how big is this? Let's see. It's about 2.5 inches wide and 3.5 inches tall. So the reason I'm saying that is so that we can have an idea how big or whatever we need to cut this paper. I'm gonna put this on here, even though I probably have other stamping blocks, but put this big rocker block, and that means I'm going to go like this. Actually, I can do it this way. How do I want this? Yeah, I'll probably do it this way so that way the paper's not that big. And I should probably use a water-based, waterproof ink, but I'm just gonna use an alcohol-proof ink. And actually for this kind of thing, maybe just a regular stamping ink would be good, but that's okay. We'll see what happens. And with rocket blocks, you just put it down and stamp from one side to the other. I kind of rolled it. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be like the best, but that's okay. Again, these are acrylic stamps, but not too bad. Especially with like the background, the way we have it, it's kind of messy, kind of fun. I think that's fine. And what I'm going to do is trim this down and try to do it so it is even. It looks a little bit crooked right now. A little more this way. And I'll see if I can get that done. Oh, I got a little paper, something stuck in there. Okay, hold on. Let's say, yeah, it's already a little bit more straight, but not really. Let me see here. Okay, so this top part is crooked. I can see that. Once you get one straight side, you can kind of go from there, but who knows? Let's see how straight this ends up being. It's a little bit better. I do need to take some off of this though, so let me see how big this is. This is like 3¼ by 4. So I'll probably end up making it 3 by 4 by the time I'm done here. I just want to take some off of here. And a little bit off of here. So this is like a 3 by 4. Again, a little crooked. I'm not gonna trip off of that. I do have this little blue piece. I thought it might look okay with all these crazy colors. Sure, why not? Maybe I should go with like a purple. But I'm gonna go with that for right now. And all I'm gonna do is stick this down and then just cut the sides, the other extra sides. And we're almost done. I do need to trim down our base paper to a size that makes sense for a card. So let's just put this on here, very small, because I want more of the background to show through than anything else. And I also was thinking about putting some color on this, but I forgot. So let's see what happens. We'll see what happens here. Just the smallest amount. Nope, too big. Too big still. I'm probably gonna have too small. Still a little too much. Alright. That's better. A little bit crooked though. Alright, where are we at? That's okay. It's a little crooked, guys. Maybe I'm gonna fix that up. I don't know. Will I? Will I not? Now, how big is this piece of paper? This paper is 4.5 wide. It's just over 4¼ and by 5.5. So I just need to take a little bit off of one side, and I think this is the side I cut on, so let's do this. You know what? We want... Let's do 4⅛ by 5 3/8. That way it's a little bit... This is kind of why I always like to just work on the paper the size that already is, because now I feel like there's no white over here where there was white on these edges, and we just basically cut that off. But that's okay. those are the kind of things that bother me. All right, let me get a card base and we'll wrap it up. Okay, so I do have a card base here, and this is just some purple Recollections paper I just cut right in half, so it's 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm just gonna fold it, eyeball it. Of course, we like to score first and go from there. And this little piece should go right on there. And I just wanted, remember I made it 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, so you can just have the smallest border, so this still shows up more. And this guy's gonna be on here too, but just since this is so just stark, what I want to do is maybe add a little bit of color. So actually I have these carrier sheets here I can use, and I'm just gonna get some like this pink down on here. And I'm gonna grab a slightly smaller brush. I don't know if this one's gonna do what I want, but it's just get some water on it. Get some color on it. And I'm probably gonna do this with a few different colors, I don't know. And I'm just going to try to splatter that on there. Hopefully you can see what it's doing. You can also just kind of give it a flick like this if you wanted. However you want to get some color on there, but this is kind of why I said I'm like, ooh, I should get water based ink, not water-based, waterproof ink. But I'm gonna come right back. All I'm gonna do is splatter some more of the colors, just like you saw me do. I'll just put some color down, give it some splatters, and I'll be right back. Okay, so thank you so much. In the last video, I think when I used the aqua markers, a lot of you guys said to run your little crooked pieces of paper like this through the Gemini by themselves basically, and it'll smash it out, like flatten it out for you, which is really great. But right now I'm just gonna glue this down, but yeah, that'd be great. It did take a little while to dry, which is kind of interesting. I think the watercolor paper dries faster. I was just noticing that. And then when I was drying it, it started heating up like way too much. Like I would say it's smoke was coming off of it. I was like, what the heck? So that's why I stopped drying it and just decided to let it air dry the rest of the way. But that was interesting. So I was like, is it the machine or where is that smoke? I was like, is it from the actual tool? I don't know. It might have been. I have to check that out now that I think about it. Huh. Interesting. But okay. Oh, some of that squeezed out the side. A little too much color. And on this part, I'm just going to pop it up. And all I did was just flick some pink and some blue. And then I try to mix the pink and blue to do purple, but it's very hard to see. I mean, there's some here and there you'll see it, but not as much as the other colors that I used. And I'm just going to use my dimensional adhesive since I need to use this stuff up to, oopsie, to get this stuck down. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for sitting through my, I guess, makeup haul. They had a makeup for some things that weren't there the last time around. And then, you know, just for this, something fun for today. The sentiments are really cute, the stamp sets, but, oh gosh, I of course have to work with this thing. I'm not going to mess with this right now. Let's use this one. A good amount of our 3D glue gel. Someone had mentioned, and thank you so much, that you can use Aleene's tacky glue, that kind that you get at anywhere now. I think they even have it at the Dollar Tree. And basically do the same thing, just put a big glop of it. If you guys remember that Aleene's, it's really thick, right? So people are like, just glop it up and it'll do the same as this 3D glue gel. So you might want to try it. I do have plenty of that stuff like laying around. I used to buy it in bulk, like at Joann's, because that's the only place I used to be able to find it. And go from there. So hopefully you guys thought that was a fun, quick tutorial. Of course, nothing can go wrong. It's just whatever happens with your water and how you want to play with it. Really like this, because obviously the colors are meant to be used this way, or these markers, or Aqua Tints, right? Where the aqua markers are meant to color in stuff, and then you can kind of drag the color with a brush if you want. I used it last time more like this way. I kind of just spread it out, and the colors were not as vibrant, obviously, because you're supposed to use them a different way. But these aqua tints are really fun. I do not know how I'm going to store this though right now. I don't know if I'm going to put them up or let them lay down, because I don't want them to leak. But at the same time, they do have that stopper in there, you know, the way the gasket. So I don't know. Let me know how you guys store yours, and I will do that. So thanks for watching, guys. I have some pictures for you. I hope you're all doing well, not going too stir crazy, staying in, staying safe, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.